Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Azzahra with student number 20523019 from class A. I will explain the material about models in English. I hope this material can be useful. Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about models in English. In this lesson, we will explore the definition, their types, usage, and examples to understand them better. Let's begin. Now, let's start with the definition of modals. Modals are one of the auxiliary verbs that add meaning to the main verb. Modals in English include can, could, had better, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, would. These modals, which are auxiliary verbs, usually indicate what someone is feeling or in the mood. For example, modals can express that someone feels that something needs to be done, should be done, can happen, and can also express that it must and must happen. Let's learn more about the types of modals. Modals are classified into three main types: present modal, past modal, and perfect modal. Present and past modals can only be followed by infinitive forms without to or bare infinitive, while perfect modals are followed by verb 3. The formula for these modals is simple. Present and past modals follow the pattern modal plus bare infinitive, while perfect modals use modal plus have plus verb 3. Understanding these structures helps us use modals correctly in different contexts. There are six modals in present modals. Now let's start with will and shall. Will. The modal will is commonly used to express future actions, willingness, and polite requests. When we talk about the future, we can also use the structure and is are plus going to as an alternative to will. For example, I will go to New York someday. Shall. Like will, the modal shall is used to express the future, but it is typically used with the subject I and we. In addition, shall is also used when asking for advice or opinions. For example, I shall go to New York someday. Let's continue with two more present modals, may and can. May. The modal may is used to express polite permission and possibility. It is often found in formal context or when asking for permission politely. For example, you may go tonight, but you have to go home before late. Can. On the other hand, can is used to express ability, possibility, and informal permission. When talking about ability, can often be replaced with to be able to or to be capable of. For example, I can do what she does now even better. Let's move on to two more important modals, must and ought to. Must, equivalent to have to or has to. The modal must is used to express necessity and inference. It indicates something that is required or very important. To express necessity, must can be replaced with have to or has to. Its negative form expresses prohibition. For example, you must go now. Ought to. Meanwhile, ought to is used to express advice or recommendations. It is similar to should and is used when giving suggestions or telling someone what is the right thing to do. For example, it's raining so hard, you ought to bring your umbrella. Let's discuss past modals. There are four models in past modals. Let's start with would and should. Would, past tense of will. The modal would is used to construct the past future tense, express wishes and preferences, and make polite requests. It is often used to talk about something that was planned or expected to happen in the past. For example, Rara would have cleaned the whole house by the time her family came back last Saturday. Should, past tense of shall. Meanwhile, should is used to express suggestion and possibilities or to show certainty about something in the past. It can also indicate what was the right thing to do. For example, you should change your mind about this case. Let's continue with two more past models, might and could. Might past tense of may. The model might is used to express past possibilities and to soften requests. It is often used when we are unsure about something that happened in the past. For example, she might be sad because she didn't see you last night. Could, past tense of can. Meanwhile, could is used to express past abilities and polite requests. It can also indicate something that was possible but didn't necessarily happen. For example, I didn't help her because she said she could do it by herself. Now, let's move on to the next type of models, which is perfect models. There are four models in perfect models. Let's start with should have or ought to have and must have. Should have or ought to have. These models are used to express a suggestion about something that should have been done in the past but was not done. In other words, they indicate a past regret or a possibility that did not happen. For example, you should have tried harder so you would win the competition. Must have. Meanwhile, must have is used to express a conclusion about something that happened in the past. It is often used when we are sure about a past event based on evidence or reasoning. For example, Echo was half prepared the surprise since a week ago. Let's continue discussing other perfect models, could have and might have. Could have. This model is used to express past capability that was possible but was not used. In other words, it talks about something that someone was able to do but they chose not to. For example, Edo could have stayed here longer, but he went home earlier. Might have. Meanwhile, might have is used to express a possibility in the past. We use it when we are uncertain about whether something happened or not. For example, Fanny looked up very upset. We might have made a mistake last night. Alright everyone, today we have learned about models in different contexts, present, past, and perfect models. Now we understand how models like can, may, must, and their past tenses like could and might help us express ability, possibility, necessity, and even advice. Remember to use models appropriately, so pay attention to the context when using them. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next lesson. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.